What's up, what's up, what's up, y'all? All right, this is episode 3 of It Behooves Me to Say podcast. Yes, I am your host, Darren Fleet. Now, of course, we did 3 episodes. Only one of them are staying up, and it's going to be this one. The first 2, y'all, did not care for the lighting, and I didn't care for the sound, but I did keep the audio because I did something on BuzzFeed where they kind of feed it through, and they make everything sound very professional because I'm not one of them people who be working audio, visuals, and all that type of shit. I tell jokes. So when I found out I had to do all of that, make sure the lighting was good, I was like, the lighting. When I started doing all of that, so I had to get one of them skylights, the Ring camera, so everything can look good for the visual. So I will be keeping this one up. Thank God, but I decided to do it on Facebook because I just feel like I started on Facebook and I feel like y'all know me better than any other platform because I'm a lot more personal here. Even though people say that they like to do a lot of shit on IG, I could be myself on IG. Like, I could be myself wherever I'm at. Like, my mother and them on Facebook, but they also on my IG. It's so crazy for people to say that you can do it up on IG, but on Facebook you try to be conservative. If your preacher got a Facebook in 2025, he got an IG. Shit, some of them be putting their cash apps and shit on IG. That's how you pay them for collection plates and stuff now. So we live in a digital world. It's no more where you could do it on one platform and not the other. And if you got to act one way in one place and another in another, you ain't being yourself. My mother gonna see it regardless, and so is my grandmother. Because my cousin's gonna make sure they tell her, shout out to my nosy ass cousins. Anywho, y'all, we got a lot of things to discuss today. I did not want to talk about it, but since y'all told me to talk about it, a lot of people been giving me topics. One of those topics was basketball wives, and a lot of people probably like, Darren, I didn't even know basketball wives still came on. I didn't either. I thought all them basketball women didn't have no husband no more. Now, not all of them, but a lot of them weren't married to basketball players. We're seeing the stories kind of play out because if you watch today's reality shows, it's more about getting right to the point. Basketball wives is kind of like early 2000s. Now bitches that turned into Jerry Springer over there on Zeus. You slap a bitch down upon arrival, they don't even be having a storyline. They just don't like you because you sprayed motion shampoo conditioner on your scalp and they don't like the smell of motion and shampoo conditioner, so they smack it right about your head. Basketball wives, it's more classy. I grew up on that. You throw shade, you might throw a drink, but you don't really throw hands. Well, Tammy Roman is not on the show no more, so no one throws hands. However, I will say this. I was watching this newer episode of Basketball Wives. I got into it because the fans were sending me clips of Jackie Christie and her daughter. And I think the last time I watched Basketball Wives, Shawnee O'Neal was still there, Malaysia Pargo. They had like a lot of the season 1, season 2 women. Now they got so many girls up there. I don't know who those ladies are. I saw Brittany Renner up there. I'm like, now what basketball player she date? Turn out she dates rapper Kevin Gates. Now why the fuck is she up there? It ain't called Rapsketball Wives. It's called Basketball Wives. So I didn't even understand why that child was up there. And a few other people. Jackie and her daughter's up there because Jackie Christie was married to the LA player, the Laker player, Doug Christie. I don't think he plays anymore from the look of things. I think he's retired. I don't know much about Doug. No more than I know about basketball, but I do know the wives. Jackie Christie is the one who used to go crazy on everybody. Every season, this woman about to fight somebody. You ever seen somebody that's always about to fight but never quite fight? She always in the face, like got their fists up, but never land the punch. And I'm just like, Jackie, now the first time we actually see you fight is with your damn daughter. Now that's the part that behooved me. I was like, now, how the hell you beating up your daughter? But this bitch right here was talking about your kids, talking about your husband, and saying you was a hoe, and you ain't put on a rodeo show for her. However, I won't get mad at Jackie Christie for swinging back on Chantel because I don't care who you are. You don't disrespect your mother. I just don't feel like the first fight out of all the fights we seen you supposed to get into should be with your daughter either. So I was a little mad at both of them. As I dissected it, I went back to see it. What I've seen Jackie Christie do this whole season, whether people want to admit it or not, is kind of try to shy away from arguing with Chantel, try to be the bigger person. And I think too, because we've seen on so many seasons where she's been pretty messy or she was looked at as the person who comes out to attack, she's been trying to turn a new leaf this season. But I also feel like she's in that situation where damn if you do, damn if you don't. if you know that you're coming to a reality show that has been based on drama and women sitting around throwing drinks, stirring the pot, talking about each other, and you know that you and your daughter are not on the same team, 9 out of 10, I would have never exposed my daughter. Now, a lot of people would say, well, Darren, her daughter is grown enough to say whether she want to be on the show herself or not, and you are correct. But also as the mother, I probably would have said, well, I don't want to be on this season if my daughter is going to be on it. Now, I'm pretty sure the way the executives behind the show, and a lot of people want to blame Shawnee O'Neal because they say Shawnee likes drama. I don't know Shawnee to say what she do and don't like, but I know Shawnee don't like to be in the middle of shit. Shawnee pops on every show just to make sure drama is still there, and then she goes back to her $1 million mansion and do her. Shawnee got a man and she got her own shit to worry about. She can't be worried about other people. I'm pretty sure in order for Jackie Christie to come on the show, they probably told her Chantal had to be on the show. Or in order for Chantal to be on the show, they probably told Jackie Christie, you have to be on the show, because they needed some type of drama. And anybody knows, like the flashbacks and the previous seasons of Basketball Wives, you know that they have the same drama per season. It's always Evelyn going at Jennifer behind a man that neither one of them keep no more than 2 years. And then it's always the same old little shit. They bring catty little young girls to argue with Jackie Christie. This time that catty young girl so happened to be her daughter. Now, a lot of people were mad at the daughter. You don't argue with your mother. I'm a lot of people. I don't care what your mother do. You don't get up there and fight her. You don't get up there and fight her, especially when your mother is trying to turn a new leaf. Your mother asks you, like, repeatedly, just leave my room. The girl was close to the damn door. That's how you know they really, really love each other, because only two people can argue where you almost... I'm big enough for anyone to ask me to leave, I'm going to get the fuck up and leave. But for you to turn back around and still want to argue with your mother, it's some unresolved issues there. But for you to swing at your mother, I blame the father. Because one thing I kept on watching them both do is, don't make me call your daddy, or don't make me call my dad. And it's like, damn. Is this what y'all have done? I blame Doug, because you cannot tell me that this is the first time they've done that. They are used to arguing, and then whoever beats back to the father or to the husband with the story first wins. And that ain't the way you run a relationship. That ain't the way you run a family in general. Now, I know a lot of people would be like, well, darn, we all go through different shit. Yes, we all go through different shit, but I am still a stickler on certain things you do and don't do. I, too, have been through issues with my mother, with my family in general, but I would never go through those issues for your approval. If I know me and my mother have unresolved issues, I'm not going to get in front of the camera and bring it up. As far as I'm concerned, I come from a family where I don't care what you ask me, any stranger in the street, me and my siblings, me and my mother can or cannot be doing good. But if you ask me how my mother doing, my mom is doing good. How your brothers doing? Oh, they doing good. How your sister? Oh, she doing good. We could have just had a whole full-fledged argument. But I would never tell a stranger in the streets that me and my mother are not getting along. That is some crazy shit. I also would never be mad at my mother and go and sit down with her frenemies. That's another thing that I saw Chantel do all season. You're sitting down with girls who have talked shit about your mother, threw a drink on her, which I never understood that. I don't see why they get them drunk in the green room, then they sit them on that damn tour bus in reality shows. They give them a glass full of alcohol, and these bitches will throw the alcohol at you. Now, me personally, I feel like I'm going to drink my alcohol. Maybe I'll throw the ice at you because you're showing signs of needing to cool down. But you're not going to get this drink. A drink is shit. A bottle of Hennessy is like $40, $50. You're not going to get the drink. I'm going to get the drink. You're going to get the ice. I never understood that, but they sit there and they let them throw drinks on each other, do whatever they got to do for show ratings. But it comes a time where you say to yourself, all money is not good money. You got to draw a line in the sand. If I got to go against my mother or my family or any of my God-given people just to get a check, I would rather just go back and work at Wells Fargo and deal with angry bitches who knew they ain't have no money before they came up there and accused me of stealing it. Need I mind you, I'm sitting behind the desk with 4 cameras pointing at me and a name tag. I don't got your damn money. But I could rather deal with that. I am not willing, as a person who may sometimes all the way get along with my family and may sometimes not all the way get along with my family. I'm not willing to compromise my family for a job today. That's crazy to me. So I feel like they knew that they had to do that before signing on. And I think they gave people exactly what they want to see, what they wanted to see. And honestly, they did a good job at it because it got us talking. Some people are arguing the fact that Basketball Wives doesn't have any ratings, so they needed that on the show. But who would sign up for that? Who would sign up for some shit like that? Oh, I want the world to think I'm mad at my mother for a check, so now I'm going to go up at my mother. I don't like shit like that. But you know, you do whatever you got to do to take care of you. Moving right along, I don't want to stay on that so long, but since they drug it out for this whole damn season, I guess it was worth it. I also saw where Hulk Hogan had passed a couple days ago, and the black community went off on the black community for saying rest in peace. I feel two different ways about that, and I'm going to tap into it. I had some notes on it earlier too, y'all. What I'm doing is a cheat sheet because I just got finished eating my acai bowl. Those expensive bowls that y'all go and buy at those little smoothie shops. They be like $12, $13 for some shit you can make it at home. I made it at home. I put a little oat milk with my oatmeal. I put my blueberries down. I put my little walnuts and shit up in there. I make an acai. Because out there in the streets, I see this acai, all right, I see this high-ass price payment that I don't want to pay. $14 for some shit I can make at home. Shit, you can buy oatmeal for $3. And you can buy the blueberries from Wegmans for like $5, $6. That's already what, $8. You go and get you some bananas and a peanut butter. You still have made all of it. You got more to make at home. And you spending it at one time. But I'm not gonna lie, I spend shit at one time too. Here we go. I wrote notes on Hulk Hogan. So like a lot of you, I was yesterday's years old when I found out that Hulk Hogan was a racist, and I went to go and pull up some of his shit on his page. Now I've been seeing other people who was coming out defending them, and these are not just white people; these are black people too. So before we just say, "Oh, they always defending them," no, it's a lot of people who are diehard wrestling fans. Now I come from a family where we used to watch wrestling all the time too. I watched a lot of wrestling: Lex Luger, Hulk Hogan, The Rock. John Cena, you name it. I stopped watching it after I realized this ain't that nigga real brother. Kane and Undertaker just met each other 2 years before they started doing their fucking show. They don't know each other. Once I found out that the storylines were fake, I stopped watching and I went over to 106 and Park. But for those who kept watching it, you too feel some type of way about Hulk Hogan passing. And don't let hateful shit that you read on the internet stop you from loving who you want to love. I used to love Hulk Hogan too. Now, when I read this shit, and then I read y'all comments, I felt like, no, darn, I got a job to do, so I'm going to go with what the comments say, because, see, y'all make me who I am today. Y'all told me to take that shit down off my page. I took that shit down. I took it down. Even my mother called, because I had it up for about an hour. I didn't know that y'all was writing all that hateful shit. People was like, bitch, and you gonna be next. And I'm screenshotting it, darn. People was coming to my inbox. Y'all were threatening me, threatening my page. Oh, and don't feel like we love Coach so much that we gonna let you support a racist. I was like, oh my God, are they talking to me? I ain't even know. I'm reading the notifications. They coming to my page. My mother done called me, get that shit off your page. These people is threatening you. I was like, oh, Jesus, let me get it down. Somebody told me they was going to DDT me. I was like, not going to put me in a Hulk Hogan mood for having Hulk Hogan as a post. So I took it the fuck down because, see, I'm not like the rest of y'all. You know, some people don't have a platform to uphold. I do. I was like, well, I got a reputation in these streets. I took it down. I wanted to put it back up so bad because I did too. I loved Hulk Hogan. I loved Brooke Hogan growing up. And just like a lot of people, you can't help who you love. I feel indifferent about it, like a lot of people feel indifferent about R. Kelly. I've heard a lot of people say, I still play R. Kelly Step in the Name of Love. I still put on Foreplay and Fuck My Husband, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And there are people who have went through the same thing that R. Kelly put those young girls through, who feel indifferent about you playing R. Kelly music. So it's safe to say that we only get mad at people for what we want them to be mad about. I feel like because I had to take my Hulk Hogan down, you too have to take R. Kelly off your playlist. It's only right. It's only right. There are people out here who feel different. Now, I do not like what Hulk Hogan said. I don't. But it's just like y'all who were making excuses for R. Kelly. See, I don't listen to Robert Kelly. I listen to R. Kelly. Okay, well, I don't listen to racist Hogan. I used to like Hulk Hogan, who was off the ropes. He ain't never say, I'm about to DDT you niggas today. You know? So, I'm just being real. Let's be real. It ain't no different. I know a lot of people will sit there and be like, darn, that's different though. R. Kelly won't against niggas. No, he was for niggas' daughters. That don't make it no better. Now, I'm not comparing racism to pedophilia, but I'm just saying, shit, if I had to take my choice, I would rather Hulk Hogan serve me a nigga pie than R. Kelly babysit my 3-year-old. So you just, come on now. All right. We got to draw a line in the sand, and you can't be mad at people for their childhood heroes. Now, one thing I will say about R. Kelly and Hulk Hogan is they both were a part of my childhood. Now, I don't feel comfortable saying R. Kelly was a part of my childhood. Darren, I might want to take that back. Anywho, y'all do what y'all want with that information, but I'm just saying, make sure you dot every I and cross every T before you come to threaten me. Let me check your playlist, ho. Because I'm pretty sure everybody that told me, Darren, take that Hulk Hogan shit down off my page, we don't tell him R.I.P., got at least one R. Kelly song on your playlist. Oh, you got Bump and Grind, low ho. You got I Believe I Can Fly. Shit, some of your kids are still having to perform that damn song at the elementary school graduations. I just saw online where a kid had to perform the I Believe I Can Fly at one of the little elementary school programs. So I know for a fact they ain't banned R. Kelly from everything, and I just feel like that's the wrong place to be playing Robert at a damn elementary school program. I said, my God, y'all couldn't think of nobody else? What about Looking at the Man? And what about Whitney Houston? I believe the children are our future. Not I believe I can fly, but whatever. Y'all do what y'all want. But I'm just saying, we gotta learn how to make it all stick. You gotta take Bad Boy off your playlist, and when we take Bad Boy, you know we can't just take Diddy. You gotta also take off Lil Kim verse, because you know Diddy was on a lot of Lil Kim songs, Faith Evans, Mary J. Blige, you know, and A Partridge in a Pear Tree. You was good for the goose, must be good for the gander. But yeah, I took it down because I don't like to disappoint my fans. Y'all ate my ass up when I was defending Snoop Dogg and Nelly after they went to go sing for Trump at his ball. You remember last year, I almost got canceled for uncounseling Nelly and Snoop Dogg. I was like, damn, now who counseled Snoop? That man's 60 years old. Y'all ain't buying no fucking Snoop records. He trying to get whatever money he can get. Snoop be on beer commercials. I saw Snoop on a Mexican peanut commercial. He was talking about what fajita de jaracha Mexico. Didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. Snoop smoked a blunt at the end of the commercial and walked off with some hot peanuts. That man is doing whatever he can do to keep the lights on in LA, and I'm with him. If that includes going to sing for Trump, I hate to tell y'all this, I don't agree with shit Trump got going on, but I know the Trump checks are bigger than the checks I make off the internet. So I would just have to tell my fans, y'all just don't watch me 9 o'clock at 9, because I'm going to be over there at the inaugural ball telling a few jokes. You know, them Trump checks, they come in the 000, comma 000, and none of y'all gonna pay for my great grandkids' school tuitions, and I can do that with a Trump check. Now, I'm not saying I'm selling out. That ain't what I want y'all to think. No, you overreacting as usual, Diamond. I'm not selling out, but I'm just saying $500,000 sound better than the little $5,000 I'm gonna get at the comedy club. This is a lump sum now. Come on now, I got cousins now. I got back child support I owe. Shit. I ain't have coach by myself, so I just want y'all to know these things. I'm not saying that I'm just gonna go over there, but I'm not saying I'm not. I'm gonna see what he got to offer first. Come on now, I need my money. Shit. And you do too. You do too. Um, Moving right along, Malcolm Jamal Warner just passed, and I didn't even want to talk about it on today's topics, but I had to because it affected not just the black community, it affected a lot of people who grew up watching the Cosbys. It affected a lot of people who, grew up at that time where, you didn't think college was a option for you. And watching a show like the Cosbys kind of gave you a little more ease at what you wanted to do for the rest of your life. And also it was a time where we saw black people and positive black families on TV, and he so happened to be the only brother until the brother-in-law came into the show. So we love Theo, Malcolm Jamal Warner. We love him so much, and he's forever Theo to me. Now, what struck me was a lot of people were confusing Malcolm Jamal Warner with that guy Darius McCrary, who also is it McCrary or McGregory? I always get them two last names mixed up. McDonald's, Fofofo. Him and Darius, either way. Darius is the guy who played Eddie Winslow on Family Matters, where where a lot of people were getting them two kind of mixed up. They thought that Eddie Winslow was Theo, and I could understand how you could get that mixed up because, it's the one black guy in the family, and to other people, we all look alike sometimes. But I will say this much. Those two black guys did not look alike, but they also played the same type of character. Because if you looked at Eddie Winslow's character, he was modeled after Theo. He was playing the guy who was unsure of himself, going through these awkward teen years, had a sister, growing up with two positive black parents who were working. Theo went out there and got drunk one day. At the end of the show, they teach him a lovely lesson, and then they give him a hug. He said, Theo, I'm disappointed in you, but you're my son. Eddie, I'm disappointed in you, but you're my son. And, it's the same shit with Theo in the Cosby family. And I know I'm getting the names mixed up because y'all mixed me the hell up, too. Anywho, the best way to remember them is Theo come from the Cosby family. He was the only brother of sisters. Eddie Winslow went on to do other things after the Family Matters show. I think his last big screen debut was with that trans lady, Sydney Star, and he had a big box office chart topper on OnlyFans with Sydney, and I just felt like it was disrespectful to mix those two brothers up. So I want you to go and check Eddie Winslow's credits. Because Theo Huxtable and Eddie Winslow, yeah, they were the same character, but they're not the same brothers. Now, some people went on to even think that Jaleel White was Theo Huxtable. I saw on one of the Variety magazine, don't quote me on this, but it was one of the magazine covers where they put a picture of Jaleel White, and they thought he was Theo Huxtable. They thought he was Malcolm Jamal Warner, and I said, the disrespect. But they also did that on Channel Fox 50 News when Aretha Franklin had passed. They put a picture of Patti LaBelle up. I said, oh, okay. Okay. All right. That's what they do. That's what they do. Moving right along. Rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner, though, and to his family and friends. My heart go out to them. My heart go out to Jackie Christie right now. I hate to say that, but just, with all her family dealing with, if that show has any realisticness to it, my heart goes out to them because I know it got to be hard to go back and watch your daughter disrespect you in that matter. I'm reading some of y'all comments, too, because they're coming up on my computer screen now. And they're coming up pretty quickly. Thank y'all so much for all the love, too. I did a side-by-side the other day of Eve after doing that Nicki Minaj challenge. That Nicki Minaj challenge has been taking some of y'all out. Some of y'all know y'all ain't got balance and flats. Why would you go put them heels on? Yeah, I've been seeing some of the behind-the-scene bloopers. One woman almost broke her and her husband's neck trying to balance on the end of the steps. You know how they got the little pole with the little railing when you come down and be like a little flat top on the end, like the little post. She got up there, 6-inch platforms, trying to be some sexy Nicki Minaj, put one leg over the other, and that was all she wrote. That woman is now in the hospital. You can go and view her at Johns Hopkins. That woman is also my aunt. She was like, nephew, I saw you do it on the stupia. You saw me do it in wedges. I got sense. I know I don't go out here and dress in drag, so ain't no need for me to get a drag pump. I put on some comfortable shoes, some shit to say, been there, done that. You know the shoes your aunt used to wear at the cookout. She'll put them on so you think she still got it. After her feet start retaining water, she'll kick them off and put on some Crocs, some slides, some bedroom shoes, some shit more, retire to the room and slip on some more comfortable. I put on a comfortable wedge. I stood on a tree stump and I held on to a purse to balance myself. You a bitch that can't balance yourself in New Balances and you went to put on a 6-inch pump trying to do the Nicki Minaj challenge. I challenge you to balance yourself in an Air Force One first. That's your challenge. I've seen bitches fall in jellies and you out there in that damn 6-inch pump trying to keep up with the steam, trying to show people that you still got good knees. Ain't no wrong with cabinet WD-40-esque knees. If your man still like you and your knees got a little crinkling sound like an old El Dorado door when you shut the back of it, that's fine too. He like them knees. He like kitchen cabinet WD-40-esque knees. He like your damn knees. You out here trying to compete with these young girls doing Nicki Minaj challenge. They wearing Lululemon. Your lemons ain't Lulu since she was fucking 22. You got on them damn tights that's by Athleisure. What's her name? Athletia. Athletia don't make leggings that say put on 6-inch heels and go out there and balance on a fucking stack of 60-inch arm curl weights, and y'all out there in the gym falling all over them people equipment at Planet Fitness. Some of them people have asked some of the ladies not to come back. I saw on TikTok one woman got banned because she asked, why do you got your pumps on in the gym? When they saw that woman over there standing on that equipment, they put her ass out and threw her pumps behind her. They kicked her ass out like they used to do DJ Jeff on the Fresh Prince of Bel-fucking-Air. And that's where she belongs. You don't be in the gym scuffing up equipment. You can't pay for them people's shit. You can't pay for them people's shit. Saw one woman doing it on a damn diving board. Now, why you on the slickest surface you can find? She up there trying to cross her leg in a swimsuit bikini like she Mary-Kate Ashley. Got her legs all crossed, 6-inch heel, ankle came smooth from under her. Everything went in the pool. That bitch went in the pool head first, and it ain't because she do synchronized swimming. She's no Olympic winner. She went in that pool head fucking first. They said they couldn't find nothing but the shoes. They couldn't find shit but the shoes. And you ask me, that lady's still underneath that water. Don't be out here trying to do these challenges and end up fucking yourself up. Some of you got to go back to work after you live your 6-minute fantasy on TikTok. You better do what you see real niggas doing. I got on a tree stump with some wedges. That means if I fall, I only fall 2 inches from the tree stump. 6 inches is a long way to fall on one damn weight at the gym. That shit seem like, this is the thing about TikTok. TikTok make it seem like it's easy to do. Y'all know how many times I see them young kids doing all them 8-count dance moves and they slap their hips real quick, move to the left and right, throw their leg up, turn back around, shake their ass real fast. I do 2 of them moves and I have to stop and drink a Gatorade. Because I'm too old for that shit. Some of my fans come to my inbox, Darren, we love when you used to dance. We miss your dance. And I said, bitch, I miss it too. Darren is 35. Y'all met me at 20-4. I ain't doing all that shit no more. I'm tired just like y'all are. I'm tired after I get in from all this heat just like you, bitch. Why you think I want to do all that? I get in this heat, and the first thing I do is kick off my shoes, and I unfasten that top button from my pant that done left a fucking indent where my navel go. I'm in pain like you, bitch. I'm laid on my couch. I'm hoping that Netflix got a good movie so it can watch me. I'm old. And I know people would be saying, darn, 35 ain't old. Yeah, it ain't old from the way we look, the way we dress. But when you get home and you take it all off, bitch, you tired, ain't you? You're tired, and I know you're tired because I'm tired. I'm tired for you. So with that being said, I don't do all these TikTok trends, and when I do them, I cheat them. I put on a wedge and I made it funny. Some of y'all got on a stripper pump, ain't never been accused of working at nobody's strip club, let alone eating a strip club wing. You up there trying to hold the steam, look good, so that your other classmates can come back to your page and be like, oh, okay, Vanessa still got it. Vanessa don't fucking got it. 2 minutes after that video, Vanessa had held her balance for 30 seconds straight. I came from Jamaica. I own a couple acres, a couple fake visas because I never got my papers. Once that damn video went, Vanessa ass fell smooth off that fucking 6-inch dummy bell that she was balancing on, put an ice pack on her ankle, and crawled to the nearest cushion. Vanessa don't fucking got it. And then here come Janelle wanting to compete with Vanessa. Because, here come my classmate from 1982. This bitch still got it, and she 46. She can do it in 6-inch heels, so can I. So you went to go and put on 6.5-inch heels. You wanted to half up on Vanessa. And Vanessa put 1 dumbbell up at the gym, and you said, oh, I'm going to outdo Vanessa. Here comes Janelle. Woo, woo, I think I can. I know I can. And you put 2 dummy bells up. And you got up there and you told your husband, watch out. Janelle is on the way. And you balance that heel on that fucking dummy bell, and you put the ball of your foot on the roof of that goddamn platform, and your ankle starts shaking like Bambi legs. I think I can, I know I can. And you was cussing your fucking husband out the whole time. Hurry up, nigga, get this fucking angle. He couldn't even start the camera on time. You mad as shit, Ankle got fire shooting up to your shin and shot up to your damn back and gave your ass scoliosis. And you on that damn beam about to shit yourself. Your husband just starting the video. You done fell face forward off 2 fucking dummy bells. And Vanessa is laughing at you. Vanessa for the win. Ooh, woo, woo. Ooh, woo, woo. Ding, ding, ding. Vanessa for the win. You lost again, Janelle. You lost again. Don't let this TikTok be the death of you. There are people losing their lives. Y'all ain't learned shit from the ALL challenge. Remember when people were pouring ice down their backs? Bitches pour ice down their back. One person went into a damn shock, yeah. Because see, if you were supposed to be in ice, you would have been born in a fucking igloo, wouldn't you? If you were supposed to be in ice, you would have been frozen meats at Walmart, wouldn't you? All right, stop pouring shit down each other back. Then after they couldn't do that, they said, let's get stupider with the challenge. Then we decided during the pandemic, we're going to put a few crates up and have a backyard Olympic track meet. Motherfuckers didn't make it off crate 2, falling face first, dislocating your shoulders, hurting your back, making your damn rotator cuff give out, and it's all on you. Okay. Couldn't outdo that. So we say, let's go put 2 dummy bells up at Planet Fitness and balance ourselves on 6-inch platforms to try to outdo the bitch in our class. And you do it, and next thing you know, you done fuck your ankle up, your shin, and now you're going to need a hip replacement at 44. Now that's too young for a hip replacement, but you do what you want. Next time you do what Dern did, get you some wedges. Ain't nobody said that you couldn't do the challenge the way you want. Stop trying to do these out bitches. Stop trying to outdo these bitches. They can barely outdo themselves. You do what you can do. Do what you can afford to do. Your ankles don't say 6-inch heels. Your ankles don't say 6-inch heels. And that's enough of the Nicki Minaj challenge. I'll be glad when it's over and done. I felt like after I'd done mine, I had led by example, and people still just gonna go ahead and do whatever they want. I let people do them, honey, because I tell you. Moving right along, some other things that was going on the timeline. People saying that they saw Rick Ross kissing a man overseas. Well, here's the thing. If the man went overseas to kiss a fucking man, why y'all bringing it up? Huh? He was trying to hide his boo. Here come y'all popping out and showed his damn crazy ass baby mama, Tia fucking Kent. And that lady will cuss you out, so I'm going to tread lightly with what I say about her, because I don't need nobody's screen recording this, but like Dern said. But you know that when Tia caught the fucking news, she went right over there and played his ass. I said, girl, y'all stop bringing shit back. And you know who got the pictures first and aired them on the internet? After seeing Rick Ross across seas, quote unquote, with a man. I couldn't even see it. The camera was so blurry. It looked like they took them damn pictures with Tia's phone. You know, Tia carried that flip phone around. I said, not BlackBerry pictures. Them pictures look like they was on an LG. Limited gigabytes. I said, now, do you know who seen that? You know who seen that? 50 Cent. 50 Cent put them pictures up. 50 Cent is a terrorizer. Between 50 Cent and Nicki Minaj, I don't never want to argue with either or. 50 Cent put the pictures up of Rick Ross, and next thing you know, somebody said he was hiding with no kiss cam in sight. Well, at least he was hiding. At least he was hiding. You know who didn't hide? That damn CEO of that astronomy company. He was all out there at Coldplay with his cold side bitch, getting caught cold-banded and red-handed. Then when they landed the camera on him, he tried to play cold. I was like, oh, bitch, it's too late to play dead now. You out here. And that's the part. That's because people don't know how to cheat. I'm so good at going along with the flow. I would have made it all up. I would have acted like me and Carol was dancing. I was like, bitch, let's do the snake. They got the camera on us. We would have played it off. He didn't know how to cheat. He would have never been viral today if they didn't start pushing each other. They didn't try to push him off the dick. No, she was just grinding that ass on it, trying to wake little Jimmy up. Get him stimulated, and you going to sit there and try to push the bitch on the ground at a Coldplay concert. Neither mind you, he worth $20 million. That's worth too much money to be out here cheating. Yeah. You cheat on people when you're broke. Okay? That means because even when we break up, I know I can't get shit out you because I couldn't get shit when we were together. You got $20 million, you going to cheat on somebody, she deserved to take everything you got. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Cheating in public. How stupid. At least Ross went across seas. That man tried to kiss in private. And y'all still went to go get the... And I know 50 Cent got private eyes all over this fucking country. That's why I don't say shit about 50 Cent. I don't say shit about 50 Cent. Somebody can give me incorrect change and I won't even tell them you're short 50 Cent because I feel like it would be a jab at 50 Cent. No? Oh, okay. What's going on here? My bad, y'all. This me being nosy on the shade room while talking to y'all. This don't make no sense. Okay. Because I thought I heard something about that earlier. What's going on here? Okay. Mariah Carey got a new song with Kalani. Yay. Go Mariah. Mariah gonna reinvent herself until she motherfucking can. Only to get on stage and do the bare minimum. I don't care. I will pay to see Mariah get on stage and walk back and forth. I don't mind. Because she's still out singing half the damn industry. And if the new artist was any good, then we wouldn't still be, inquiring these old artists so much. Beyonce's still on tour. Mariah out here still touring. That's because the new artists come and go. We don't got no more legends. Not saying that ain't none in the making, and it just ain't none that's moving me. Dream Doll is getting real about mom life struggles after share major postpartum hair loss. Girl, people have one damn kid and want to share their story, and I like Dream Doll, but you ain't the first mother. When I read today's news, it don't seem like news. Why the fuck is this news? We want to know what's going on at Trump's office. Are we going to war tomorrow or not? Lala Anthony and Naturi Naughton link up is giving rich auntie vibes in major style. Yeah, I'll be the judge of that. Lala always looks good too in Naturi. That's the lady from BMF. If y'all don't know, she was also in the group Shri LW. Yeah. I see somebody just called me a gay bitch. Oh, okay. I've been called worse. Simone Biles is sticking the landing with her shade. She just hilariously put her sister on blast. And the internet can't handle it. Okay. Was it hilarious? Is the sister laughing? Is the sister laughing? Is the sister laughing? What was that? Social media pops off at the Diddy's ex account seemingly shares this cryptic message. Girl, y'all bring up more shit on that Diddy trial than what the sentence gonna be. Call us when the sentence come out. Call us when the fucking sentence time. Young boy just announced his 13th baby on his new album. Oh, okay. He got the money to pay for him. 10 toes down, Clarissa Shields shares new tattoo of Pep ahead of Big Girl. Is it me or is it that Clarissa act like Papoose is her first boyfriend? Is this this child's first boyfriend? Is this child's first boyfriend? Because I ain't even do shit like that when I first got a boyfriend. I wasn't out there like, I feel like you do whatever you want to do, but it's looking real tacky. And then a lot of it, I think she does because she know we going to talk. So I'm with that whole if you don't feed it, it won't grow program. Shit. Masika has also shared her thoughts on viral altercation between Chantel and Jackie Christie. Masika, girl. Masika and Brittany Renner have exchanged words after she accused Renner of playing with God. You know what? Masika need to be a basketball wife. Since you got so much to say about them, going up there so they can argue with your ass next. Because it seemed like that's all they fucking do. That's all they do. Somebody said the folks don't come. Oh, no, y'all, I'm not getting the trolls. Don't worry about the trolls. Let them troll. That's what they've been doing for 8 years. That shit don't bother me no more. I'm going to make my money regardless. Glorilla is set to take the stage at her first annual Glow Bash tonight. Okay. Glorilla is that girl. And I feel like it's fucked up that she called the cops because her house was being robbed and they arrested her for having weed in the damn house. I said, where do you live at where weed is illegal? Turn out I think she lives still in Memphis. Is weed not legal in Memphis? Weed ain't gonna never be legal in the South because I don't feel like it's even legal right now. Is it legal in Texas? Is it legal? I know it's not legal in North Carolina. I know that for sure. It's legal in Virginia. Now, that was one of the states that I thought it would be legal least in. I thought Virginia had to wait to shit all 49 states in a possible. Tyler Perry is strict with his billionaire pockets. From Not Tyler fired his aunt. No, Tyler said the only bitch that's gonna work for him is Madea. Auntie, you get the back. Kelly Osbourne opens up about losing her dad, Ozzy Osbourne, in an emotional post. See what she said. That is sad. It just seemed like so many people died in 1 week. It seemed like so many people died in 1 week. Wow. I didn't know Ozzy Osbourne's music, but I do know Sharon from watching The View. And I know Kelly from back in the day when she was trying to hang out with Paris and Hilton and them until she found out she didn't look like them. I'm just going to be real. Paris and Nikki and, Brittany and them, they were young, hot blondes. And Kelly wasn't a young, hot blonde in 2002. Now, I know a lot of people will get upset about that, but what made her not being hot? I'm just going to say it. Because she was fat. And back then, when you were fat, you were considered not hot. It's just being real. That's why people were always talking about Tyra Banks for telling them damn girls that they were too fat or they had a big gap or they were too skinny or something like that. But she was only telling them what the beauty standards was in 2002. Now, 2016, you can be fat, skinny, bold, dark, frail, vitiligo, pale, gay, straight, or undecided, and have a platform and make your way and pave your way, which is a beautiful thing. But 2002, no. If you didn't look like Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Beyonce, shit. You remember they used to call Kimberly Ann Parker. Y'all remember watching Moesha and the Parkers? I went back to watch Kim. Kim is the size of girls now that's getting BBLs. Now them bitches are called thick-licious. BBBs, big booty bitches. Back then, Kim would have been considered a big booty bitch. She didn't have a stomach. She was a little top heavy, had a nice little booty, wearing cute little outfits, twitching and switching. But I remember an episode where Moesha was on the phone with Niecy and they were calling Kim fat and saying that she was too big for her prom dress. So the times have changed. And with the times changing, I didn't even feel like Tyra Banks owed one person an apology. She was just telling you what people told her. You can't be short. You can't be fat. You can't have a gap. You can't be too ugly. And if you're going to be ugly, be model ugly. They'll slap a red bow and a yellow dress on you, stick you in a tree in Africa. And they called that, model ass ugly. When a person look real strong. Which I think that's beautiful too. I look at people like Grace Jones and think it's beautiful. But in the early 2000s, late 90s, someone like Grace, they would have called her not so pretty. Or model pretty. Yeah. That was the world we lived in. And I hate when people act like they didn't live in that world too. Tyra Banks should be ashamed of herself. Neither mind you. Them people telling that lady she should have been ashamed were also sitting in their living rooms at 6 o'clock singing, "Wanna Be on Top." Ooh, la, 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 la. You remember, everybody watched season 3. Season 3 had the most popping cast. That's when they had Yaya and Eva and Takara and Shandy. No, was Shandy on season 2? Shandy was season 2. Shandy was season 3. Wasn't she the blonde? No, that was Amanda. Her name was Amanda. She made it to the end, and then Yaya and Eva won. So we were all sitting back watching Tyra pull these girls apart. I remember when she told Danielle that her Gap wouldn't sell a CoverGirl commercial. And I went to look at all the CoverGirl commercials from the 90s and 2000. There was Brandy was a CoverGirl, and there was Queen Latifah, and a few blonde white women. And and none of them had a fucking Gap. Turns out Tyra was telling the truth. Now we're going to get mad at the girl. Tyra needed to apologize. I apologize for beauty standards in 2002 that I didn't create. Are you fucking nuts? I want to apologize for that shit. Because if Tyra apologized, now Brandy need to go back and apologize to Countess Vaughn. And she damn sure need to apologize to the gay man. Y'all remember that Moesha episode that had the gay cousin? Hakeem had a gay cousin up there. And Moesha had noticed a little twitch in his step. Moesha had noticed that the boy sick with his pinky up. She went to go tell Kim and Niecy, the divas of dirt. She told Kim Niecy, and Kim Niecy went to go tell everybody in that damn high school. By 3 o'clock, the whole damn school, including the cafeteria workers, noticed that this boy is gay. And Moesha was just like, well, you are. She went to go write in her diary about it. If that episode would have aired in 2022, Moesha would have been canceled off the fucking air. She would have been canceled no sooner than she said some shit about Kim Parker. Because Lizzo would have been like, see, this is why bitches like myself can't show my ass off at a Lakers game. Because Moesha want to pick on Kim. Yeah. I'm telling y'all what I know. I'm telling y'all what I know. In the 90s, if you was a big girl, they wanted you to dress like the Pine Sol lady. They wanted y'all to wear them pants that came right under around your foot with a comfortable loafer and some shit with some cheetah print on it. You know, some shit from, what was that shit, that store they had all y'all dressed? Avenue, or, you know. Y'all know the big girl stores back then. The Avenue. They felt like bitches was so big, y'all don't get a street to shop on, y'all get a whole fucking avenue. I said, I would be so embarrassed to be going to the store called Avenue, right beside a store called 1 Street and 5. How fucking disrespectful. You could at least call it 16, 18, and 20. Then we would have known that we don't need to be at Forever 20 fucking 1. But yeah, they'd have y'all shopping at the Avenue or give y'all that Cato section, and always had some big silk shit or some, you know, cheetah print shit. They wanted y'all to stay looking like a pack of fucking lions coming out the house. I'm like, oh, who's them 4 big bitches in that Nissan looking like 4 tigers in a fucking Sentra? It's great to me. And I just, yeah, that's what they wanted y'all to look like. 2025 shit. Big bitches at the pool with that ass out. Stomach too. And I'm not mad at you. Let that shit hang out. Just like men want to see skinny asses and they want to see BBLs, they also want to see some asses with a little craters in it. That mean that ass got some details to it. That ass got a story to it. Shit. That ass sound off. You know what that ass do. So yeah. Yeah. I don't know how we got on the conversation of the 90s. I think we was talking about somebody not fitting the molding of some shit. And I got on Tyra Banks and The Gap. Who the fuck was we talking about? Y'all know y'all gonna tell me. It wasn't Tisha Campbell. We weren't talking about Tisha. Who was we talking? Clarissa. We was talking about Clarissa Shields. And I'm a Clarissa fan. I'm definitely here for it. I'm not here for her fighting Layla Ali, because I already know Clarissa about to whoop the shit out of Layla. And I love Layla. Now, I grew up when Layla was our top billing. Layla was our top billing. And here's the thing about Layla. You got to know when to hold them, when to fold them. Layla ain't fought in about 18 fucking years. That young girl about to put it on you so bad, you gonna wish you didn't call her out. Now, Clarissa been throwing little jabs at Layla. I'm a huge Layla fan. I'm a huge Ali fan. I do too believe that Muhammad Ali is the greatest. We will never have a boxer that pretty and that skillful again. I've seen some of his old tapes fighting Frazier and things like that. I've watched a lot of movies that feature Muhammad. So I want Layla to win, but because I know that Layla is a cool 46, 47, let Rissa Girl hold it. Let Rissa Girl hold it. Clarissa is coming straight out of Flint, Michigan. That woman had to drink Flint water for 20 fucking years after the crisis. So you know this bitch about to beat your ass. She got lead poison going on through her fucking body. She about to beat the dog shit out you. And you sitting there letting all the 90s babies gas you up because you are our queen. I'm here to let you know, girl. You saw what Jake Paul did to old Tyson now. Do I feel like that fight was a little, you know, polyurethane spray painted and up for the viewers' likings? Sure I do, but I don't think Clarissa gonna take it easy on you. Okay? Now here's the thing, Clarissa. Stop calling out the girls who paved the fucking way for you. I think it's disrespectful for me to get to a point in my career and decide I'm going to just talk shit about Martin Lawrence or just go in on Steve Harvey. If it wasn't for people like that, I wouldn't be where I'm at. Now, if Steve was to say some shit about me, y'all gonna be like, damn, that's fucked up the way Darren did Steve. Oh, well. Give me wrong bitch for the right answer. First answer on the board, we asked 200 people, who do you not want to fuck with and start a fight with first? First answer, Darren Fleet. Add a girl. Add a girl. Not Sean Kingston about to get locked up for 6 years. What the fuck he do? What the fuck he do? We ain't heard shit from Sean since he went back to Kingston. What the fuck did he do? I think he did some shit where like he was doing identity theft. Do you know how much identity fraud you gotta do to get 6 years? Damn, you was a new nigga every night, won't you? If role play was a person, it'd be Sean Kingston. How many bitches' credit cards or names on wallets and IDs that you steal? That's why Trump is making us do real ID right here because of you, Mr. Kingston. Let me read up on this shit. What did you do? And they locking up his mama. Not mama helping you. Let's click on this and see what's up. Not locking up the mother, too. Sean Kingston could reportedly face 6-year prison sentence in fraud case. Update. Okay. Sean Kingston's legal drama is far from over. Just days after his mom, Janice Turner, was hit with a 5-year prison sentence for her role in $1 million scam. Well, shut the front door. Okay, so you and mama over there running some Ponzi's. Y'all running some Shawnzy scams. Okay. Gotta call you Pawns. Pawn Kingston. They're pushing for him to serve up to 6.5 years behind bars. Pushing for him to serve, that mean it could be about 15 to 20. Damn, y'all stole up some shit. According to a new report, prosecutors are not playing. Of course they're not playing. It's $1 million fucking dollars. The rest of us in a recession. Of course they're not playing. Demanding accountability for a scheme that allegedly scammed 20 victims out of their luxury goods, with Sean's sentencing set for August 28th. Here's what's being reported. You know what, Mr. King? Hey, yo, Sean, you, Mr. Kingston. Yeah, you going the fuck down. Anytime they pushing for 6.5 years, that mean you facing about 20. Shit, might as well go ahead and make a pallet right beside Robert Kelly. Y'all can just beat on your tin cans with your harmonicas and and be in jail making beats. Sean and his mom were convicted back in March on the account of... I think they meant count, not account. I didn't write this, by the way. Sean Kingston and his mom were convicted on the account of conspiracy. On 1 count of conspiracy, guys, to commit wire fraud and 4 counts of wire fraud. Oh, y'all were wiring money. They were accused of scheming to scam $3.1 million in luxury items, including cars, jewelry, and more high-end items. But according to All Hip Hop, the court's initial report lowballed the damage, leaving out with some victims. Okay, let's read up on this. Y'all, this is me being nosy. Y'all go to commercial. Go to commercial. Now, prosecutors are reportedly pushing Sean to face consequences. They're pushing for a 6.5-year sentence and a repayment of $1.7 million. Do he got $1.7 million? Because see, if he had $1.7 million, he wouldn't be out here trying to get $3.1 million. Do he have that? Huh? Yeah. It's looking like 6.5 for you. Oh, yeah. And restitution for 21 individuals or businesses affected. Not y'all stealing from companies. Yeah, y'all running a fucking Ponzi, you and mommy. That is not a family business. Oh, God. The government didn't outright request the longer sentence, but it was hinted that the recognition of... Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I don't even need to see all of this. Y'all were out there stealing from companies, stealing jewels. Y'all old Diamond Heath, you and the old Catwoman there. Scaling walls and taking gems. Now you're out on the limbs. And they locking up in Philly. Is that the same jail as Lil' Kim's? Let's see. Damn, Sean got big, too. That ain't Sean, that's Deshaun. You a big man now. I remember Sean Kingston was a little smaller than that. Oh, now you looking like you did it. Eating good off other people's expenses, huh? Not then got fat off the price of somebody else. Drea Michelle and Jalen Green tested each other on pop culture knowledge and Gen Z slang. And the internet is losing it. Yeah, let me tell you why the internet is losing it. Because Drea, who used to be a basketball wife, just like Jackie Christie, that's how we were introduced to her, she is old enough to be this boy's mama. Now, I'm not going to tell people how old is too old. Because, you know, when women do it, it's not frowned upon. It's like, oh, you got you a sugar mama, okay. You got you a sugar lion, old cougar cat. But when men do it, you're a pervert. I'm going to say it's perverted all around the table. However, this man is grown. What I have heard a lot of women say is the younger men can treat them a lot better. They actually ask them how they feel. You know, how was your day? I feel like they're asking you how you feel, how was your day, because they up when you get home. They ain't did shit but sit there and ate up all your snacks, soaked up all your Wi-Fi and cool air, and played fucking video games. So they should care about how's your day because they don't have much to say about theirs. The reason why men 40 plus are not asking you how's your fucking day, because they tired after they get off work, because they actually fucking work. So, yeah. Now, on Drea Michelle's case, Drea's boyfriend, beau, baby daddy, whatever you may have it, he works. He's a baller. So, I can't tell that woman how to spend her life or live her life. I'm here for Drea. You do what makes you happy. And you do who makes you happy. That concludes today's episode, guys, of... Oh, damn. Not my window getting stuck. This ain't a Windows 98. Of It Behooves Me to Say podcast. Y'all have been an amazing audience. I've enjoyed all of you today. Did y'all see me push my button? I'm supposed to get real good at it where y'all don't see me push the button while I was just supposed to hit it like I'm on radio. But yes, I've loved y'all today. Thank y'all for watching. We're back on the road in September. I'm revamping the tour. Yes, we're coming to cities near you. But until then, I got time to work on my podcasting skills, my going live. It feels a little different going live because I can actually hear what I'm saying in my ear. I'm like, oh, bitch, I sound like that. Well, I know how I sound because I'm on microphones all the time. But it sounds so different to hear myself in my ear. But it's so fun to venture out into something new. And I actually enjoy doing it. I've definitely enjoyed you guys today. Y'all been wonderful. Y'all could have been anywhere. I know a lot of people are not watching on the Saturday. Y'all got shit to do. Y'all here in this hot heat. About to have a fucking heat stroke. If you don't have to go outside, don't. It's 95 degrees on the East Coast today. And when I say the East Coast, I mean the whole East Coast. This is from the top of Maine all the way to the foot of fucking Florida. It's hot. And in Florida, 95 feels like 195. So it's hot boots in Florida. It's too hot to have your boots on the ground. Where them fans at? I hope you got them fans on. Them ACs, that is, and I hope you got it on fan so that you can cool your ass off. That concludes today's episode. Once again, guys, I love you so much. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have been great, and I will see y'all next time on It Behooves Me to Say podcast. Bye. Coach, let me go and walk you. What you doing back here, y'all? You want to go walk? You want to go walk? They were asking about you. They were asking about you. Hey, little leg. Hey, little leg. They were asking about you, boy.